It has been a minute. Hey everyone, how's it going? I know I'm a little late in saying this, but Happy New Year's! I hope last year in 2021 you guys had an amazing holiday season with your family members, friends, and loved ones, and you're excited and revved up for this new year because in 2022 it's full of new opportunities. And what better way to start off the new year than with a word of motivation by yours truly. So without further ado, let's get things started. I am the hero, Cool J.
What the? My shirt, where's my jacket at?
What? Are you kidding me? Oh my hair's so long now. Oh my, what the heck? I look like Tony Stark with a bad hair day. This is kind of embarrassing. I mean, it has almost been 3 months since my last video. What was I expecting if I didn't shave or anything? Excuse me, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and freshen up if you don't mind, so I'll be back really quickly.
A few moments later.
Alright, sorry about the wait, guys, but it was definitely worth it. Got a nice clean look. Yeah, I kind of have like a little baby face going on there. I mean, y'all, let's just talk about how good I look in this video, because I'm feeling kind of crispy right now. Nah, y'all don't want to talk about that. I'm thinking for today, let's talk about New Year's resolutions. I know I already said in the beginning that I'm a little late to say Happy New Year's and stuff, but I want to share my thoughts and comments about New Year's resolutions and what I really think of them. If you guys made New Year's resolutions, go ahead and drop them in the comments down below. I want to see what you guys got planned for 2022. I got a couple New Year's resolutions myself. One of them, obviously, is getting some gains. Definitely want to read some more books. One of the books that I'm reading right now is by Simon Sinek. He's a motivational speaker. And this one's called Starts With Why. I love it because this book is kind of like going into why you do what you do. Not what you do, not how you do, but why you do what you do. And I'm kind of loving this book right now. But anyways, let's get back to it. I believe that the best resolution a person can make is no resolution. Hear me out. Don't click away just yet. New Year's resolutions are a good way to identify the change that you want to make in your life. Like getting rid of bad habits, such as stop eating bad foods, stop procrastinating, stop being lazy, stop being on social media or like technology too much. It can be anything. Resolutions are good. They're the identifier to the change that we want to make in our life, but I believe that they're not the solution to the change that we want to make. For instance, I have a 2006 Kia Spectra. It's my baby, I love her. But for the past year or so, she's been experiencing a lot of problems, stalling on the highway, oil just leaking out of random parts under the hood. And for the longest time, I didn't know what the problem was. Until recently, I found out that she needs a new transmission. So although it's good to know that I need a new transmission for my car for it to run smoothly, there's a difference between knowing that I need a new transmission for my car and then actually doing something about it. Kind of like a resolution. So I feel like there's two parts in order to make change in your life. The first part is the resolution, You're deciding that you want to make change. You see something that's wrong and you want to make a change about it. That's the resolution. And then the second part is actually doing something about it. It's the action. It's the commitment that you're going to make. It's just like being in math class. Nobody likes being in math class. But imagine that you're sitting at the table and you have a math problem right in front of you. You see that there's a problem with the equation, and so it's good to know that you can identify the problem, but then what does the professor tell you, or what does the teacher tell you? Now that you know the problem, solve the equation. So instead of just knowing that there's a problem, you also have to solve the problem. Everybody gets hung up with the idea of a resolution every new year, but they aren't realistic about it. We all want the outcome before doing the work, and that usually gets people discouraged from staying committed, and ultimately, they give up on their resolution altogether. I'm sure you can relate to that because I've definitely been there before in my life where I just couldn't follow through because I was so bent on the end goal instead of focusing on the work that I have to put. So instead, let's change our perspective. Let's remind ourselves that every day is an opportunity to make changes to your life. That's what I don't like about resolutions. People feel like they have to wait at the beginning of every year in order to make those changes. And then what happens? Then they fall flat because people have come up with too many resolutions, or they've made goals that are so unachievable and unattainable that they get discouraged at step number 1. I don't like resolutions because when people fail, they just believe that for the rest of the year, that they can just stick back to their old habits and then they'll just try again at the beginning of the next new year. And that's just not right. So let me go ahead and motivate you for a quick second. We should all focus on the action part of wanting to make change in our life because we all want to do it. And I say that we should focus on this part of the change that we want to make because it's the hardest part. It's where we fail the most. It's where we have to keep trying and trying again. It's when we experience the most obstacles and hardships. And that's the place where we need the most attention. We have to build up that momentum. I don't know if anybody's told you this, but it's okay to fail. It's okay to stumble when we're trying to make changes for our life, especially to experience growth. So don't get so hung up on the idea that a resolution is this thing that we can only do at the first day of like every new year, and that it has to be a certain way based on society standards, because that's not the case at all. It's you versus you, and when we're not focused, that's when we fail. So today, I'm here to tell you that whatever change that you want to make in your life, even if you failed at your resolution already, and January's not even over yet, it's okay. You can try again. You don't have to just wait until the new year, and you don't have to go back to your old habits. Because trying to break a habit takes time. Trying to make a change in your life takes time. So you don't want to rush that process. And tell yourself every morning when you wake up that you can do it. A lot of people lose so much of their encouragement and so much of their motivation because every now and then they trip to those little speed bumps and those obstacles. That's okay. Obstacles are not made to be easy. You have the power within to do that. That's the great thing about like human nature. Anytime we are faced with a challenge, we adapt and we overcome that challenge. We are more capable than we believe. Like a focused mind, a dedicated heart, and a passion within is a scary thing, y'all, because when people are in that zone, when they're in the moment, let me tell you something, great things happen. So whatever you're pursuing, whatever your goals are for 2022, remind yourself every day that you can do them. What I used to do is put them on a sticky note and just, post it on my wall with encouraging little phrases. So every day that I wake up, I'm constantly reminded of what I'm pursuing and that I have what it takes to get it done. It's gonna be a difficult and a tough road ahead of you, but I guarantee that by December 31st, 2022, if you stay committed and focused until then, you're gonna look back at the beginning of this year when you decided on making change to your life, and you're gonna be like, I can't even believe that's where I was a whole year ago. You're gonna thank yourself for staying committed to those goals, because by the end, you're gonna reap the rewards of the seeds that you've sown. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna happen, and I'm gonna be right there with you. If you don't believe you can do it, guess what? I believe you can do it, because I'm with you on this journey. We're all doing it together, and you're not alone. Some of my goals are to make more videos on YouTube, to make better and more engaging motivational content. I created a TikTok, so that's something that I'm gonna be doing new this year. And if I'm being honest, I haven't been on TikTok before. I go on to look at funny videos like everybody else does, but I actually wanna make content now because I'm a firm believer that we can use any social media platform for the greater good, to put more positivity out into the world. Because you never know who's gonna watch your post. Even if only a couple people see it, that's okay. Even if you make one person smile, or you move somebody and you motivate them, just one person, that makes all the difference. I don't wear this, if you watch anime and you know what My Hero Academia is, you know that this is the training outfit for the students at UA High School. But I don't just wear this jacket because I like My Hero Academia. Don't get me wrong, I love My Hero Academia. I wear it because it reminds me that even though we're not like superhumans, we are super people, and we have a power within us that can help us to accomplish and achieve those goals and dreams that we have, regardless of the hardship, regardless of the obstacles, regardless of the problems. If you believe you can do it, you can achieve that thing that you set out to do. And this jacket, for me, is just a reminder that I'm super just like you are. Oh my gosh, I feel so empowered today. I hope you do too. And if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like down below. Comment your favorite part of this video. And like I said, if you have a New Year's resolution, go ahead and put that in the comments down below because I want to hear what it is. And whatever it is, you can do it. My old outro used to be stay super, but I think for 2022, let's do something a little bit different. Don't you think? Alright guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I'll see y'all in the next one. But remember, you are super. Take care.